Welcome to the first ever Michigander Sports Show and soon to be Michigander Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Luke Algansky, and today we're going to be talking some Detroit sports. So let's get right into it. We're going to talk about some key issues. I'll ask you some questions and we'll see what the community thinks. Now, if you enjoy occasionally decompressing and venting a little bit about your Detroit sports teams, make sure you drop a follow. This is a great page to get all your frustrations out. So, starting things off with the Detroit Tigers, they just made a pretty big move, and that move is moving up Kevin McGonigal to the MLB. Now, I think this is something that a lot of fans expected and were hoping for, and this really brings up only one question that I have. Kevin's 21 years old, and he's been hyped up a lot. And I'm not saying he's bad. I think he's a great baseball player, and he's only going to get better. My question is, do you think he's going to set our expectations this year? Do you think he is going to be the baseball player that we want him to be this year? Do you think Kevin will overproduce this year, underproduce? Or do you still think we need to make some other move? And now for the Detroit Red Wings. Good news, Larkin's back, and he scored last night. Bad news, however, they lost to Ottawa, 3-2. Now, they only have 11 games left this season, and with the way they've been playing and losing 5 of their last 7 games, it's starting to make you wonder a little bit if the same thing that happened last year is going to happen this year. What do you think is going to happen with these last 11 games? Do you think we get in? Do you think we not make it? Do you think we're out of it? What do you think is going to happen to the roster if we're out? Right now, it's obviously not looking great, but we still have a slim bit of hope and we still hold the future in our hands. Now, for the Detroit Pistons, they've pretty much exceeded everyone's expectations this year. JB Bickerstaff definitely deserves Coach of the Year, even though I have some sort of hunch that I don't think he's going to get it. He really does deserve Coach of the Year. They're the first team in the Eastern Conference to basically clinch a playoff spot, and everything's been going great. However, Cade Cunningham is out with a collapsed lung. Now, he's not going to be out indefinitely. There is a chance he's back before the playoffs or maybe even sooner. But here's my main questions for Pistons fans. If Cade Cunningham is unable to return that first series in the playoffs, do you think Pistons can handle business? Do you think they can win that first series? If worst case scenario, he still can't come back for that first playoff appearance. What do you think? And last but not least, the Detroit Lions. Last year, I think they underachieved everyone's expectations, and obviously missing the playoffs was a huge disappointment to everybody. And the offseason hasn't necessarily got us all hyped up either. We've lost a lot of key players, and we haven't really filled the amount of spots that we've expected to. Now, there's also some rumors that Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes are on different opinions or different sides of what the roster should look like. But everything kind of swirling around in the press right now with the Detroit Lions isn't the best. So my question to you is, do you think the Detroit Lions are going to be able to fill those gaps and needs in the draft? Or do you still think we need to make a big splash in free agency? Either way, Detroit sports right now is absolutely crazy.